I was 11 or something like this.
She told me that before the Civil War, she had lived through another disaster.
So is this year after year, less
Year
rain?
after year, government doesn't try to help in any kind of way.
And that the government's response made people so angry, they were eager to take to the streets. She said, I couldn't understand the Civil War if I didn't understand what happened in the drought.
Most of farmers, they live to Damascus, to homes.
So they moved from the countryside
yes.
to the city.
To the city. They live in very poor area in Damascus. Like you can find 10 persons in one room.
Wow.
If you notice that most of people in revolution, they are from countryside
Really?
Of Syria.
Later, I learned that this drought was the worst in Syria's modern history, and that it happened in the 4 years just before the revolution. Over 1 million people were displaced, and according to the United Nations, more than 2 million were forced into extreme poverty.
It's really scary, really scary.
And this drought was part of a trend. According to a study by the U.S. government's National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, over the last 40 years, climate change has caused the Mediterranean region to dry out, resulting in longer, more severe droughts. The places in red are getting the worst of it, and Syria is right at the epicenter. I also come across a confidential U.S. diplomatic cable written 2 years before the revolution. It contains some dire predictions. A UN official stationed in Syria feared the drought would throw the entire country into chaos. But can there really be a connection between a drought and a civil war?